Hey guys, welcome back. It's Jack from CasinoIncomeAcademy.com, and I've got a big surprise for you. So we really did not plan on having any new courses or anything like that available other than our normal YouTube videos through the holidays. We're working on a lot of other stuff, including that secret website utility that's coming very, very soon, that you can only get involved with at the beginning and be a beta tester if you are registered for the Casino Income newsletter, or you were an alumni with our lifetime membership program from the past. So you want to make sure you go to CasinoIncomeAcademy.com and register if you're not already on our or in our database for the newsletter. That's how we're going to be able to give out the beta codes or whatever for the initial people to be able to make usage of this incredible new tool that we built. Now, for the big surprise. So here's the deal. As I said, this was going to be a month where we were doing a lot of work behind the scenes on that secret project and things that we were going to be introducing in 2026. So we did not feel that there was going to be any type of product or digital course during the holidays. But then this happened. So I'm going to let you in on the story. About 90 days ago, I was contacted from one of our long-term members that is a huge craps guy like me. And he makes a living playing craps in a couple of different areas of North America. He spends some of his time in Vegas and other time on the East Coast. But this is how he's made a living for years. This is not something new. And he's incredible. He is one of the guys that tests a lot of the things out for us. And he is incredible when it comes to data and giving us data and feedback on a lot of the things that I have to bounce off somebody that really knows craps and can put it into use and test on a regular basis. Well, 3 months ago, he came to me with an idea. He wanted to purchase a series of private one-on-one sessions, but he wanted it to be focused around a very specific and very interesting concept. So you guys know that I love lay bets and don't come bets, and really a lot of that works around two numbers, actually three. The 4, the 10, and the 7. There's something very, very magical when you look at those three numbers. And over the last few years, we have put out a couple of systems in our private courses as well as public videos that make use of the magic behind the 4 and the 10 and the 7. Okay? He wanted something for his toolbox and he wanted us to do the research to determine what we could give him and what tested out the best only if you wanted to make a subsection of your craps toolbox just using systems and concepts that make use in some capacity of the 4, 7, 10. Predominantly the 4 and 10, okay? Because of the magic math behind the 4 and 10. And I thought it was the greatest idea because a lot of my favorite ways to play craps and bubble craps are using the 4 and 10. But I never did a study, I never did a review, I never did simulated testing to determine what would be my top strategies if I only wanted to employ a subset of just being able to rotate strategies that use the 4-10. And I was blown away by the idea. So he paid me to do this private work, to be able to review all the strategies that we had, all the strategies that are available in books and old articles and on YouTube and everything else, to make a valid determination of what I would give him as our primo after doing this these tests for 410 strategies, because he wanted to have a day where he could pull this out of the toolbox and only play 410 based strategies in a rotation. It was an awesome idea. So I undertook this. He paid good money for us to do the testing and everything else. And we came up with incredible concepts. Some of them were things that I have played. Some of them are things that I have seen but never played live. And some were from outside my sphere that I found that were mind-blowing concepts. All of the concepts can be played in Bubble Craps Electronic as well as Big Boy on the traditional table for bigger money. You can scale these in any way. Well, this was for his usage only. He paid me for this work, and for me to teach those strategies and review the numbers and everything with him in these private mentorship sessions. Well, that was a while back, and I never thought, other than from my own personal usage, that this information could ever be made public, because somebody paid me for it. So I can't just take what I did and give it to the world. Well, he came back about 3 weeks ago and said how amazing he was doing with the 410 strategy package, the days where he was flipping into just using that package. And he showed me the exact results. He showed me everything that he was doing, the logs and everything else, and it was mind-blowing. And then he hit me with the big one. He said that it was so good that he didn't want to hold it back. So I said, well, what are you saying? What do you want me to do? And he allowed me, okay, there was a couple of caveats, but he allowed me to make the results, the strategies themselves, into a package to be able to give to our students, okay, to be able to sell this package. But because he had already paid for the money, I had to make a deal with him, which was that even though I had to redo all the videos, because the way that we presented it to him was data and then private mentorship videos. And they were not, I couldn't just take those videos and put them into a package. I had to redo everything. So the deal he made was that we'd be able to offer this as a gift from him, okay, this information and these strategies in a package, but it had to be for 1 year only. Okay, that was his deal, right? 1 year only this would be available. And because he had already paid for it, that it would have to be at a substantially discounted amount, even though he knew I had to charge for it because I had to do the videos and everything else. So I agreed. So this package, which we're calling the 410 Project, the 410 Craps Mastery Project, right? Because everything is about the 410. All right, we had to redo it, put it together, and put it into a way that people that were not craps experts would be able to learn these strategies. I didn't have to do that with him, obviously, because he's been playing craps for years. I had to redo them so that anybody that hasn't even played craps can utilize this information and simulate it and test it and include it as a major profit generating center into their toolbox. All right. So without any further delay, this package, if I had created it without this whole story, probably would be worth, value-wise, at least $1,000. The money that is being generated just from using this in Bubble Craps, forget about the sessions he plays with a Big Boy bankroll, would have paid for this in spades, even if it was $1,000 tuition fee, all right, for this course. And we don't really do that anyway. I don't usually put things up for that kind of money because I want as many people to be able to get their hands on it. So that was never going to happen. But with the special deal with Harry, that's our buddy's name, Harry. He told me that he would be okay if I discounted what I would have put this up for. So here's the first holiday special that I can tell you about. By the time you see this video, it'll be live. I'm recording this a few days earlier in the week, but it should be live when this video goes live. You will be able to purchase the multi-strategy course, the mini course, Project 410, and get all the benefits of the strategies that he's been employing now for over 60 days. And you're going to be able to get it for a ridiculous price for a holiday special. It's going to be $125, okay? $125. If this was a regular deal, this would definitely be, because of what's in here, this course would be a minimum of a $500 course. That's not even the value of this course. That's what we'd have to put it up for, somewhere in that area. The value of this course to you, if you're going to use it on cruise ships, if you're going to use it in your local casino after testing and simulating, these 7 strategies can be a major paycheck for you. Okay? It's up to you to do the testing. As we always say, this is a solo sport, right? It's up to you. I can't make guarantees because I'm not sitting next to you making decisions and playing, right? I can't control your risk to reward. I can't control that you're using the proper conservative win targets or anything else or playing with the right bankroll, right? But I'm telling you, if you put in the time and you test these 7 strategies and you play it tight, this is a paycheck for 2026 and beyond. I'm telling you, they are some of the best crap strategies that we've tested. And again, you know me, it's not about ego. Not all of these strategies came from here. They came from testing a wide variety of 410 concepts. And these were the 7 that we've honed it down to be able to put into this package for you, this mini course. And it's $125. It has already been discounted substantially from what it should be. And this is Harry's gift, and this is our gift for an amazing year here at Casino Income Academy. And this is the start of what you're going to be seeing going forward with our secret project and some of the other things that are coming right away. Get started in the new year. This is the way we're going to kick it off with this holiday special mini course. Get your hands on it because, as I said, it's not something that's going to be around forever. All right? That was the deal we had to make to be able to utilize the data and put this out there and continue to have the trust between Harry and ourselves for the big amount of money he paid for us to do this type of research and testing and teaching. If you're interested in purchasing it, it will be on sale now. It should be at casinoincomeacademy.com, and you'll see it on the digital course page, the 410 project. All right. Once you pay, you click in that area, and it opens up the access right there to be able to get the PDF that has the tutorials, everything you're going to need for this, to learn this incredible set of systems. All right. So that's where we're at today. That is the big surprise. And I hope you guys take advantage of the price and the concepts, more importantly. The $125 is nothing compared to what you're getting and how fast you can turn this little tutorial group of videos into actual paychecks. So this is our gift, and this is Harry's gift to you. And let me tell you one other thing. We've been getting questions if we're going to do a holiday freebie of systems, some type of a holiday email like we did last year I think we did it New Year's last year, and we are going to do it again. So everybody that is registered for the newsletter, alumni from the past, and new people that registered for the newsletter, all of you are going to get a Happy New Year special with a few of these systems that we've been holding back for future packages and things like that. we're going to put a few of these together, and you are going to get a new year. You're going to ring in the new year with a real bang, because what we're going to be giving you is really, really good stuff. Stay tuned. And by the way, I was going to go into it on this video, and I'll do it really quick. Let me see if I can do this. All right. So I'm just going to give you a glimpse. This is all the ways that you can make anything from a 2 to a 12, right? A 2 to a 12 using 2 dice. A lot of the secrets behind the 4 and the 10 that we're talking about have to do with straight math. So the 7, as you probably know, is the combination or the number that comes up the most when we throw 2 dice. There's 6 ways to make a 7. That is the maximum of any other numbers, okay? A 7 comes out more than any other number, right? But let me show you something. There are 3 ways to make a 4, right? And there's 3 ways to make a 10. So think about that for a minute. There's more ways to make the 7 than the individual 4 and 10. However, you can flip the math. And when you combine the 3 ways to make the 10 and the 3 ways to make the 4, there's 6 ways to make one of those numbers, which is exactly the same as the 7. The trick and the mystery is how to create strategies that take advantage of the payouts, which is 2 to 1 basically, when you hit a 4, 2 to 1 when you hit a 10, versus the 7, and all the interesting ways that we can use this exact math. And this is the core elements that come into all of the strategies that make the 410 such a magical mystery to be able to use these along with the 7. I'm going to leave it at that. You're going to learn everything else in the course. I hope you guys know what this is and how powerful this can be for you. You do not need a huge bankroll to play this. You can start this on a tiny low roller bankroll with bubble craps or roll to win tables. You want to play it at a bigger level? Play it at a bigger level, or build from the small bankroll and build it up using casino profits, which is what we like to do, to be able to play with the house money. So with that, I hope you guys take advantage of this incredible special, the Project 410, and we will see you on the inside of that new course, and we'll see you on another video real soon.